pieces in my room. Are you coming over? That's cool. I could use a little something to do. I could go outside, take a little ride if you want to. That's cool. I did what I was supposed to. There's nothing left for me to do. So now I'm poking out my head through open windows, 'cause that's what I feel like doing tonight. Waking up my brain, maybe you can do the same thing. You want me to say something, I come up with nothing. Maybe we can talk until we figure out a topic. Been so long in my head, caught up in my feelings. I've been waiting for something new to happen. And when it happens, I'll be dancing on the lawn when it happens. When it happens, I'll be dancing on the lawn when it happens. You want me to say something, I come up with nothing. Maybe we can talk until we figure out a topic. Been so long in my head, caught up in my feelings. I've been waiting for something new to happen. You want me to say something, I come up with nothing. Maybe we should talk until we figure out a topic. Been so long without it, caught up in my feelings. I've been waiting for something new to happen. And when it happens, we'll be dancing on the lawn when it happens. When it happens, we'll be dancing on the lawn when it happens. When it happens, we'll be dancing on the lawn when it happens. We've been up for way too long, but I don't wanna come down. Caught up in a long free fall, you got me off of the ground. Sway for a minute, the plane moves side to side. One way ticket, I want you in my life. I feel a mile high when you're on my side. High up in the sky, cruising through the night. I feel a mile high.
I ain't never been one to not follow the signs. You're looking like a one-way, gotta make the right choice. Hope I make the right noise, hoping that you like boys like me. I know you're feeling me from across the room. I got a feeling you could be my muse. I hear strange when I see you. You say green, but I see blue. Either way, your eyes the ones I'm looking to. When I'm head first, falling from heaven, baby. Living on the prayer that you catch and save me. I was unaware
와, 대박이다.
우와.
You make me wanna be with somebody, doing things that I usually don't. Find my way through the hotel lobby, ain't the same when I'm on my own. All my friends think I'm with somebody, doing things that I usually don't. Find my way through the hotel lobby, ain't the same when I'm on my own. Up, down, on the road, I've been around the floor. Rooftops, sliding doors, just wanna know you more. I hope you wanna be with somebody. I wake up in the morning, open the shades, letting all of the light in. The sun is shining, I can smell the coffee you made me. The songs that you've been singing tell me how much you love me. You love me. I don't wanna go to work when you're wearing my shirt. Need more than a weekend to be here, and I'm feeling like I'm on vacation when I'm with you. Every day I wake up, you're my ocean view. I'm on vacation when I'm with you. Every day I wake up on an island for two. I don't wanna go to sleep, it's just you and me. Need more than a weekend to be here, and I'm feeling like I'm on vacation when I'm with you. Every day I wake up, you're my ocean view. I'm on vacation when I'm with you. Every day I wake up on an island for two. I don't wanna go to work when you're wearing my shirt. I don't wanna go to sleep. It's just you and me. I'm on vacation when I'm with you. Every day I wake up, you're my ocean view. I'm on vacation when I'm with you. Every day I wake up on an island for two. My
indoors, just wanna know you more. I hope you wanna be with somebody, spending all of the night moonwalking, and with the view she could see her building. Try to tell her I know I feel it. Keep me floating, I'm on my back. Slow me down when I'm with